Have you ever faced something that felt way too big for you to handle? Maybe a problem, a fear, or a challenge that made you want to run and hide. Well, today's story is about a young boy, not a warrior, not a king, just a regular kid who faced the biggest challenge of his life and didn't back down. This is the story of David and Goliath. A long time ago in the land of Israel, two armies stood at a standstill. On one side were the Israelites, on the other, the Philistines, their enemies. And leading the Philistines was someone nobody wanted to mess with. His name was Goliath, over 9 feet tall, covered in heavy armor, with a voice that could shake the mountains. Every day, he'd step forward and shout, "Send me someone to fight me. If he wins, we'll serve you, but if I win, you'll serve us." Nobody moved. Not one soldier from Israel had the courage to face him, not even the king. Meanwhile, far from the battlefield, a teenage boy named David was tending sheep. He was the youngest of 8 brothers, not a soldier, not even in training, just a shepherd with a slingshot and a whole lot of heart. One day, his dad asked him to take food to his brothers on the battlefield. David went, probably excited to see some action. But when he got there, what he saw shocked him. Goliath was shouting, and everyone was running away in fear. David looked around and said, "Why is no one fighting him? Don't we have God on our side?" David's words spread fast, and soon he was standing in front of King Saul himself. "I'll fight the giant," David said. Saul raised an eyebrow. "You? You're just a kid." But David replied, "When a lion or bear tried to attack my sheep, I fought them off. God protected me then, and he'll protect me now." Reluctantly, Saul agreed. He offered David his royal armor, but it was way too big. David tried walking in it, then took it all off. Instead, David chose what he knew, his sling and 5 smooth stones from a stream. He stepped onto the battlefield. No armor, no sword, just courage and faith. Goliath saw him and laughed. "You? You send a boy to fight me?" But David wasn't scared. He looked Goliath in the eye and said, "You come at me with a sword and a spear, but I come at you in the name of the Lord." Then, with one swing, David let the stone fly. The stone zipped through the air and hit Goliath right in the forehead. The giant crashed to the ground, silent, defeated. The Philistines ran. The Israelites cheered. And David, he became a hero, not because he was the biggest or the strongest, but because he believed. Moral of the story: you don't have to be famous. You don't need to have fancy tools or a perfect plan. What you do need is faith, courage, and the belief that even if you're small, you can do big things. So what's your giant? Whatever it is, remember David, face it with faith, swing your sling, and watch giants fall.